Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Jinzle bringing guys a brand new video here today, and today we're going to be playing some Call of Duty while we talk about some Call of Duty stuff. And don't click off the video, please. I promise my next video will be a Friday the 13th video. Let's get right into this bullshit. Oh, well, as soon as... This keeps happening to me, and I really don't know why. I don't know if it's happening to anybody else, but every time I sit here for longer than like 30 seconds, I always get disconnected from the servers. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about Spratt leaving FAZE, Carl leaving FAZE, and Pamaj finally coming back to YouTube. So, first things first, Spratt left FAZE. Actually, I was completely shocked. I know I'm a little late. Actually, I think this happened a couple days ago already. But it doesn't take away the shock factor because I actually still cannot believe that he did it. Like, he went out of his way and he did what he had to do, honestly. The way that I see FAZE, so the thing about FAZE is that I have watched, if you guys know who FaZe Blue is, he's not a smaller member of FaZe, but he's one of the ones that doesn't get as much recognition as he should in the eyes of the community. He has, I think, just over 600k subscribers, so kind of small, doesn't exactly get the views he deserves, doesn't exactly have as many subscribers as he deserves. I've seen his live streams where he talks about the behind the scenes of FaZe Clan and like how the guys at the house, like the guys at FaZe House LA who lived in the New York house, Banks too, all those guys, how they just mistreat all of the guys who still play the game, or like Call of Duty in general. And he gave us like a huge like inside scoop about how like he was never invited to FaZe House New York, and how he's never included. He tries to talk to like, you know, like Rain and Apex. I think he did put in a good word for Apex. He said that Apex is always responsive, he's always helpful, which is, I like Apex. The only one in the FaZe House that I actually enjoy watching. But Blue went pretty much in. He went in as hard as he could on FaZe Clan and said how he basically had to fly himself out to FaZe House New York and literally be like, hello, like, I'm here. You assholes never talked to me, you guys never told me I could come, but I'm here, I'm in the team, I deserve to at least see the house. That made me feel really bad, honestly, and after seeing a couple streams like that where he did talk about how like poorly they were being treated, like all the grind squad, like Kitty, Dirty, Blue, obviously, Jev, even though Jev's a much larger channel as compared to the other guys who are still playing the games. I guess I always had a lot of respect for FaZe until I started hearing a lot about that. With Carl, you know, leaving, I mean, oh yeah, I'm trying to talk about Carl here, but I actually completely missed the fact that he also does play the game, and Spratt obviously was part of the grind squad. Sure, that won't change. He's probably still going to be a part of the grind squad. Nothing's really going to change except for the fact that now he's just James Spratt and not FaZe Spratt. So honestly, it comes to no surprise to me that, you know, Spratt actually did end up leaving, and Carl also did. And Carl actually joined Red, which I can respect 100% because Red, they all grind. They all still play the games. They all still enjoy the games. They're all giving Call of Duty still the chance to be the game, to still entertain them for a couple hours a day even. It just sucks that, you know, a lot of the FaZe guys don't respect Call of Duty. They have no respect for where FaZe even came from, which is Call of Duty. If they came back even just for World War II, just to give the game a chance, I guarantee the entire community would be absolutely shifted to enjoying Call of Duty again. Just because the kings, the fucking Roman Empire of Call of Duty, because they don't play it anymore, it puts such a bad taste in everybody's mouth for Call of Duty. Call of Duty doesn't get the views anymore, Call of Duty isn't as entertaining, but I guarantee you, if they were still playing the games and still actually enjoying themselves, then this whole community, everybody would just turn back to Call of Duty like a saving grace. Everybody would just be like, you know what, like, Call of Duty can still be the game that we all enjoy. So with Spratt leaving FaZe, if you guys watched his video where he talked about him leaving FaZe, he basically said how he was put in this position, like the leader of like the Call of Duty side of things, obviously because he deserved it, but he even said he jeopardized his own channel growth, his personal, basically like his health, being stressed out completely over, you know, the whole channel having to be in charge of everybody, make sure everybody's doing their thing, making sure all the clips are in for the next team Taj, shit like that. But he was put in too late. They decided to give him a chance at this when it was just way too far gone. He basically feels like he failed because of the fact that if he was put in maybe 6 months earlier, he would have had such a better chance at this, because Call of Duty, like I said, just has such a bad taste because the Roman Empire of Call of Duty gave up on it. They all just walked right out. Like, not even Apex doesn't even have he doesn't even have a console. He uses Blaziken's console and uses Blaziken's account. It's like that's pretty sad for the ones who, you know, have just driven Call of Duty as far as it has in this community. So Carl will do 100% better. It's just better for him to be in Red, a team that actually gives a fuck about, you know, what they do, and they're not just all about the views. Like, it's just, I have zero respect for FaZe, and that will never change. That will literally never, ever change. I have respect for a couple guys in FaZe. So, all in all, I'm glad Spratt left FaZe. I'm so glad Spratt left FaZe. There's going to be so many more opportunities for him. I highly doubt he'll join another team, at least in, like, the near future especially. I don't think he's going to join another team. Like I said, Carl left FaZe for Red, which, I mean, him going to the Red House and everything so often in, like, the past probably a couple months. I think he was there a couple times already this year. I could kind of sense that he was going to be moving more toward, like, maybe not joining Red. I don't think I ever would have guessed that, but I knew that he was getting more comfortable with the guys from Red. You watch the FaZe videos, all you do is watch fucking Norden Shat, because he doesn't basically go by FaZe Rain anymore. You just see him complaining about how he's just, you know, just not making videos anymore, and that just, to me, it doesn't make me that mad, because I know that, you know, you can only do something for so long while staying sane, which is what Pamaj did. And I'm going to get to that in a second, actually. I'm going to flip this whole thing and start talking about Pamaj, playing about how stressed out they are, especially Rain. His last, like, 5 videos have just been him saying how stressed out and how crazy everything's been, and it's just like, dude, I understand you can only handle so much of something for so long, but shit, you have so many people waiting for your content every single day, and you just give up. You just don't even care. I just wish that Dirty would leave FaZe. I wish all of the Grind Squad would leave FaZe. I wish they would all just join Red. Honestly, that's like all I can wish right now, is that they would all just join Red, or join at least a team that fucking cares. I just know for a fact that it'll be just so much better. Spratt will finally hit 1 million subscribers. He'll finally get, you know, that out of his way. He'll finally just be happy. He can be happy. He can be himself. He doesn't have to worry about another team. He doesn't have to worry about anything. I guarantee you he'll stay solo, or at least until maybe... I have a gut feeling he might join Optic with Pamaj, just as a sniper. I could see that happening only because Pamaj is the only one. I could see him joining. I really could. I don't know if that's actually what's going to happen. Obviously, like, I don't have any, like, intel, but I can see that happening. I love Pamaj. I've been watching Pamaj since even before Black Ops 2, when he actually started really blowing up. Pamaj came back to YouTube yesterday, finally made his first video back, had a lot of explaining to do. He explained basically everything, touched on just about everything that everybody was wondering about him, and, you know, it brings me back to the point where I just said, you know, like, when you do the same thing for so long, you don't get tired of it, you just get less excited to do it. Pamaj coming back is going to do the COD community. It can literally only help the COD community. At this point, this community needs all the help it can get. After I watched that video, I was just so motivated. If it wasn't like 2 in the morning, I was just going to hop on and start making videos, just start pumping out content. I think that's pretty much going to do it for today's video. If you guys did happen to enjoy today's video, obviously feel free to leave a thumbs up. Really helps out the channel, and let me know if you guys are really hyped for World War II, especially the beta coming up this weekend. So let me know if you guys are hyped for that. Leave a comment down below. I never actually ask you guys to leave comments, but if you guys want to, leave a comment down below. Just say that you guys made it to the end of the video. But it's been your boy Jinzle. I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Peace out, everybody.